My name is Brooklyn Pannell, and the title of my project is UC 5K Shoe Drive. The main goal of my project is to give back to the city of Charleston and to those around the community that are less fortunate than others. A shoe drive will allow the community to come together as a whole and to provide for the people in need. Not only will this shoe drive give back to shape the community in a helpful way, but also teach us students how to be leaders and support others. So the 6 liberal learning outcomes listed below are citizenship, leadership, communication, creativity, critical thinking, and inquiry. So for the first principle, students will take responsibility and step up in the community. For the second principle, it's similar to the first, but students will take action with the issue that is going on around them. In the third principle, communication, they will show this by spreading the word to others around them. So in the next principle, how will students spread the word? They will be creative and create flyers that inform the community about our project. For the fifth principle, how will students use critical thinking? I think homelessness is a huge issue across the country, and it should be an issue that should be changing. I don't think enough is being done, so thinking about this describes critical thinking. The next and last principle is inquiry. After the project is completed, students will review the project as a whole and analyze how the influence of shoe drive affects people. My project includes several steps. First, the classroom will be evenly divided into 3 groups. Each group will have a different task. So during the first step, group number 1 will create flyers. This will be done on Microsoft Word. Then they will distribute these flyers throughout the community. Step number 2 is for group 2. They will be required to make social media accounts such as Instagram or Twitter, or websites that promote the shoe drive. On these accounts, you will be keeping the community up to date about the number of shoes collected and things like that. In the third step, group 3 will be responsible for the setup or the layout of the shoe drive on campus, and then group 4, after the shoe drive is over, they will be in charge of counting and boxing the total amount of shoes collected at the end. So as stated before, each task given to the 4 groups must be completed before these dates. So on March 9th, flyers that were created on Microsoft Word must be printed in color, and these must be distributed across the community to places such as churches, recreational centers, schools, either high school or middle school, and restaurants. By March 12th, the second group should have the social media accounts up and running. Also, the websites should be up and running to promote the shoe drive. By March 19th, the layout and the design of the shoe drive should be brainstormed. So if the group wants to make a blueprint of their design, they will have to present that to the class so everyone's on the same page. And on April 8th, that's the day after the last day of the shoe drive, the group that volunteered in group 4 will box up the total amount of shoes and also count them. So when does this shoe drive actually start? The official start day of the shoe drive is March 24th. Collections of the shoes will be held on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Important dates to keep in mind and to save the date are March 24th, the 25th, 31st, April 1st, and the 7th. So the last day of the shoe drive, as stated before, is April 7th. Goals between these days, between these weeks actually, week 1 we should at least collect 250 new or used shoes, and by week 2 we should at least collect 700 shoes. It is important to emphasize to the community that if they do want to donate shoes throughout the week, that they can drop them off to the Innovation Center or the library. So after we count everything, get everything boxed up, all the shoes donations will go to either the Salvation Army or homeless shelters across Charleston. As stated before, local resources that were used to promote this issue around town were churches, schools, recreational centers, and any other ideas that you guys come up with. So a few roadblocks that we may run into is the issue with the community. We don't really know if this is a concern to them, so this may mess up with like our donation turnout for the community. And also we don't know how exactly the shoes will be distributed to our resources. These are websites that can help us throughout our project. These websites will give us tips on what we can do next if we ever get stuck. So let's all work hard and have fun together while we give back to the community of Charleston. Thank you.